Is this Flatsons digital keyboard worth $550? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, hope you're all having a fantastic day out there so far, and thank you for joining me in today's review video. Today I'm here with this beautiful Flatsons keyboard, okay? This is the LIV-B01 digital keyboard from them. It is a 88 key, fully weighted digital keyboard, and I'm about to dive into all the specs and features, as well as give you guys a full demo in a little bit. But before we get into all that, be sure to hit the like button and click subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out tremendously. Normally I break my review videos down into 3 sections. I do, the specs, price, and features. I'll do a live little improv noodling session, and then I write an original song using only the product that I'm reviewing. But today's video is going to be a little different because I have never demoed a keyboard before. I've never made a review video on a keyboard before, or a piano for that matter. It is literally the first time on the channel, so we're making history together. So it goes without saying that this video is going to go a little differently than my usual type of review videos. Having said that, it's still going to be very informative. I'm going to give you guys all the specs and features. I'm also going to have a special guest help me demo this because I'm not much of a piano player, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm a guitar player, bass player. I love writing and composing, but I'm not a pianist by any means. Alright guys, so that's enough of me babbling. Let's go ahead and jump into section 1. Let's talk about the specs, price, and features. So again, today I'm here with the Flatsons digital keyboard, okay? It is the LIV-B01 model, okay? And this currently sells on Amazon for $550. Now, with this keyboard, you're not just getting the keyboard, okay? You're also getting really cool legs that screw onto the back. Really easy to put on, by the way, and this works as a stand. So you don't have to worry about getting a keyboard stand separately because it comes with its own way of holding itself up. Very cool. Now for $550, not only do you get the keyboard as well as the stand legs, but you're also getting a 3-way pedal, okay? Very nice, very nice. You have yourself the music sheet stand, right? You guys need that. This is not flimsy. This thing could be a weapon, man. This thing is pretty sturdy, no joke. Don't get any ideas. Now, the next thing they give you is like these little stickers. So if you're just learning on the keyboard and you want to know where your C is or whatever, hey, now you know, okay? Very cool, very handy. So that's very nice of them to include that. You also get the Flatsons guide. It walks you through how to set everything up as well as all the features. And we'll go into the features in a minute. There are a lot of features in this keyboard. Man, it took me a minute to go through this book and I was pretty impressed. So yeah, this is very handy for you guys. Little cloth to cover your keyboard so you can keep it safe. And this is a nice silky cloth. Definitely really high quality. Look at that. It's perfect. It hangs over just a little bit. And look at that. Now your keyboard is covered and safe. You don't got to worry about getting dust or dog hairs or whatever. In my case, dog hairs, because I got a small chihuahua. You guys know how that is sometimes, right? All right, so that's it for everything that comes with this keyboard. Now let's talk about the keyboard itself as well as the features, specs, and all that good stuff. Now, right off the bat, the first thing I want to talk about with this keyboard is the touchscreen feature, okay? These buttons do not click, okay? It's not a clicking thing. It's not a physical button. It is literally just a touchscreen. You just barely tap and it goes to that button, right? It just does it automatically. So very, very cool. It feels very high tech. I felt like I was in the future for a minute doing this. I felt like the Jetsons. Anytime I have like smartphone type stuff where you can swipe or do touchscreen activities, I'm always impressed, but I'm kind of simple that way. So anyways, on here, okay, we have an on-off button. Okay, you have the reset button. You have settings, and there's a lot of settings you can adjust. You have demo and song if you want to hear it, being played for you. You have sync, so you can do, like wireless connections, like Bluetooth. That's crazy to me that you can Bluetooth this, but you can. We have a chord feature, so if you don't want to play, single notes, you can play the chord with one button. Very cool. You have voice and rhythm, which is all the different settings and effects we'll get into. Like I said, there's 128 of them. And then we have a record and play button, so you can record and play along with yourself, or just, if you have like a song you're jamming on and you want to save in that moment, you can. The last thing is the metronome, okay? I love the metronome. You guys that are my students know I love the metronome, so very cool. 5 stars for that. And of course you have your select button and volume up and down button. Now, I mentioned this keyboard has Bluetooth. That is true, it has Bluetooth. It also has MIDI out. It has 2 out ports that are 1/4-inch jacks, so you can, export the sound like I'm going to do in a minute to my DAW. Very nice for recording functions. I never tried the Bluetooth, but I'm sure it works just fine. Now, another really cool thing about this keyboard is it has true sampling, okay? So it has like a real instrument sound, not like your basic MIDI sounds. This keyboard actually has the French Dream 5504 chip, so that gives it a very realistic sound sampling. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a fully weighted keyboard, okay? So it has 6 different levels of touch. Now, not only does this keyboard have 128 different effects, but it also has 88 different demo songs built in there with 100 different rhythms that you can adjust. That's a lot of stuff that's kind of over my head, but I'm impressed with the fact that it has it. It's very neat. I can show you real quick. So if I just push the song, and look at that. Air piano, I'm not even playing anything. That's pretty cool, right? So we're gonna hit the select button and just kind of cycle through some of these. Even has an audience built in, so if you're like, playing alone, I guess. That's cool. That's really silly. Yeah, so you guys get the idea. There's like a whole bunch of songs in here. But considering this digital keyboard is made from the company Flatsons, I'm not surprised. I did a review for their guitar pedal, I think it was a month or two ago, and it was really decent, really high quality for the price. If you guys want to check out that video, leave it down in the description box below. But yeah, I'm not surprised because Flatsons is apparently like a sub-company of Nux. From what I understand, so it explains the high quality stuff for the price. Alright guys, so that's it for section 1. We took a look at the specs, price, features, all that good stuff. Now we're going to move into section 2, live random noodling from a professional piano teacher. Let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Dani. I've been playing piano since I was 10 years old, and I've been teaching piano for about 5 years now. So I'm going to be testing out this keyboard today. I've got a couple of songs prepared, and let's get to it.
All right, so that was some awesome piano playing, piano shredding from Dani there. All in all, what would you rate this keyboard out of 10?
This keyboard out of 10, I would give it an 8.
Okay, 8. That's a solid rating. Would you recommend it to like a beginner?
I would definitely recommend it for a beginner. I think all the fun, different options that these keyboards tend to come in really inspire, especially kids. They really love to play with all the different sounds. As you're more professional, you really only care about like the 1 or 2 really good piano sounds. Or if you're gonna be making any songs or like weird noises, you need that kind of stuff, then you could totally use this. It's got all sorts of fun noises.
Perfect. Yeah, kids love that, right?
Yeah.
What about like in a professional setting?
For a professional, I really try to get something that feels as close to a piano as possible. It does feel, it has a heavy weight. I would say it feels a little sticky compared to like a piano. It doesn't like bounce back the way that a normal piano key would, but it's really, really hard to get that. You would have to be spending a lot more money to get that kind of feel on your keys. For what it is, I think it works just fine for maybe even an intermediate.
Is it worth $550? Do you think that's a fair price for what you're getting?
I think it's not a bad price at all. I've definitely seen worse or equal keyboards be more expensive, so it's not a bad price. I think it's decent.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time to review this keyboard and give us this awesome piano demonstration.
Well, thank you.
Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Be sure to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you play piano? Do you know somebody that plays piano? Do they have a good keyboard? And if so, which one? If by chance you guys are looking for a brand new digital keyboard or you're looking for a good gift for somebody that does play piano, I'll leave you a link to this Flatsons down below in the description box. Alright, so again guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. It was awesome hearing the piano being played the way it's supposed to be played. Let me know again what you guys think down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Rock on.